Alright, what's up my dudes? We have a new update right now, and it's Warbots. It's the 4.7 update, and I really like this update. I've read through it already, I've watched the video, and overall, I'm excited about this update, and I'm ready to play. Wow, I'm really happy about this, because this is one of the best updates we've gotten in over a year. We have, here, let's just read the intro. We have the Lunar New Year, which they really stepped it up with these events. And Warbots always has great events, but I feel like they could be better and really boost player, how much players play by adding in more and more rewards. They really did good with that. The new robots, dragons, and then we have numerous balance changes, which are the tweaks to the Invader, Raker, Hellburner, and many others, it says. And I'm really happy with these balance changes for the most part. And then the upgrades times reduction, which is overall, for me, is the best one out of all of these, because they were really good with this, and I think it's fair, the upgrade times that they did. And the module tweaks, the module slots changed for some of the lower level bots. It's weird for me, I don't know. I've read through these, and I just feel like they don't really give the older bots enough attention, but they did buff a bunch of these older bots, so whatever. So yeah, we got the module tweaks, and they were weird. They kind of took out passive modules for a lot of these bots, but in turn they gave active modules in, which is great. Yeah, so it's whatever. Alright, so the event, the Lunar New Year, starts to be TBA. I don't know if that's to be determined or something. I don't know what the acronym means, but it's sometime. And then they don't really explain too much in this article, but basically, you're going to be able to earn these new bots. They have a new kind of royale, weird thing based off chance. And I'm really excited about that, because you can get the new bots, the new weapons in the actual game without having to pay in the actual event. And that really will get me playing, and a lot of players playing, to get these new bots. I'm excited about that. New robots, dragons. Ooh, these are great new bots. They're hard to pronounce for me, which is actually the biggest problem out of all of these. And that's a really small problem. I'm overall excited about these. They're not OP. They're actually really balanced, in my opinion. The quin is how I'm pronouncing it. I think I pronounced it wrong, but is an affordable robot for the middle leagues. So overall, it's not going to be a component bot. I was a little bit worried about that, because this bot just does not fit up nearly with the guang or whatever and the Jun. So it's going to be affordable. It's going to be for gold or silver, and it's for the middle leagues. So I'm excited. We also have the Bolt coming in, because the middle leagues, I've been there before. I'm now in Champion League, but the middle leagues, I've been there before, and I feel like sometimes we need a little bit more diversity than just Leos and Griffins fighting it out. The Guang, which is the reliable dragon, because it takes significantly less damage, and unlike the Jun, it cannot be anti-stealth, and the less damage is 80% less. So you can fire at that thing all day, and you're not gonna get it. It's got missiles, but overall, when it's on that ability, of course, it's very vulnerable. Homing missiles, yeah, hell yeah. It's kind of like Hydras, except they shoot really fast. They don't do too much damage, but they're kind of fun. And you gotta watch out for this bot, because it has 3 medium slots, so we cannot underestimate that firepower. And then the Jun, which is high risk, high reward. You're going to have to be careful with this bot, but in all, it's going to be the most destructive one out of all of these. It has a flamethrower that works best for fighting up close, it says. Yeah, this is kind of like an Ember, except with a DOT effect, so that's very fun. And it has stealth that activates in the flight mode. And it can cover large distances safely. Yeah, this thing's fast as crap in its ability, but it's really slow and vulnerable when it's not. These are the bots right here. You see them? Yeah, they look pretty cool. I'm really happy about how the skins turned out. The new bot, Bolt. As you know, Adrian Chong, which is a pretty big YouTuber, kind of leaked these. The iOS had an accidental release, and then he made a video about it, which I don't know if Pixar's really happy about that. He might have gotten in trouble for that, but it's the Bolt, and it's going to be available. I'm pretty sure it was 500 gold when they had the accidental release. It's a dash bot. It's a dash and Geopard. So I'm excited, because the dash bots are really fun to play around with, and I want to see this in the lower leagues, and that's what it's for. Balance changes. The balance changes I was actually pretty, for the most part, happy about. The Invader, it got a buff, plus 33 damage resistance when it's in the air and 5 seconds upon landing. That, you can still fire at the spot, you're just not going to do as much damage, but it's still definitely, you can still definitely fire at it, and I like that. I don't like the 66% damage resistance, where there's no point in actually firing at it, because you're just wasting ammo. And then we have the Raker, which, its ability charges turn to 3, and then cooldown was just 2 seconds extra. It was kind of a buff and a nerf at the same time. And I like this because now it can kind of not kill, it can suppress more bots. So if you're in it's very good for team play. If you're in a situation with 3 bots, you can now suppress all of them. The nerf to the Hellburner, I felt this was too extreme, but you know what? I might be biased because I already have this bot. But yeah. Let's just read this. We are happy that the Hellburner found its place on the battlefield with its unconventional playstyle. Yes, I love this bot. It's very fun to play around with, and its strategy is hard to master, which I really like. As the spot's popularity went up, some highly exploitive playstyles started to emerge. Coordinated push of 6 Hellburners is extremely hard to fight back against. Yes, full squads are just destroying randoms with these, and I don't like that. I think it was too much of an advantage. Huge damage. Repair kit module made it even harder to destroy. And even if you accomplish this, Hellburner usually goes like, "Oh no, you're going with me." Wow, Pixonic. Yeah, you're right. And takes you out with the last explosion. It's time to give Hellburner's opponents an opportunity to fight back. Yeah, you know, sometimes when I'm going up against the spot and I'm in this spot, players are a little bit skittish to fight against me in close range combat, because they know as soon as they kill me, they are successful, but they're going to take huge amounts of damage. Alright, so the duration turned to 5 seconds, and cooldown turned to 5 seconds, so it's a mix between both. So this doesn't seem like much, you know, you're still going to have that explosion, but this just slows it down. So yeah, you'll have to close the distance more carefully. Give skilled Hellburner players more control over their explosions as the delay before explosion is lower now. Yep, I'm happy with that. Self-inflicted damage. This is the thing that I'm a little bit, really? 12.5% of max durability is a little bit much. You know, you have a Hellburner with 200-something thousand health, you're going to be taking every single time over. You know, these bots can have, like, I'm pretty sure 225,000 health. So if you're going to be taking that, you're going to be taking 25,000 damage per swipe, which is, like, huge. Huge. Actually, I think it might even be more than that, so I was not exactly excited about that. And then ability upon death was cut in half. I'm happy about that. I think that's perfect. So, it's whatever. I think it was a little bit too much for the self-inflicted damage. It was a little bit too much. But, other changes. We got some small little boosts to speed for brawler bots that just didn't fit up to the meta, which I love. The Natasha went up to 38 it went up to, which is not that much. It's less than, it's like around 5%, and then durability plus 5%. Not too much there, but it's, you know, Natasha can get whatever it can because it just doesn't fit up to the meta. The Butch went to 43. Okay, that's great. I'm loving it. The Butch is a really slow bot, and it just doesn't, again, fit up to the meta. So they did that. Durability plus 10%. Yep, I'm all for that. Again, these heavy bots sometimes just don't have the health that they should. The Raven, movement speed to 47. Durability plus 6.5. The bots like Raven, they just don't fit up. Like Hover and Raven, they just don't fit up to the meta. So I'm all for these getting boosted. And then Lancelot, movement speed to 33, so plus 3. Yeah, that's plus 10%. Again, Lancelot did not fit up to the meta. I think this is a step in the right direction. Side shields durability plus 12.5. I don't really know why the side shields aren't really the problem. It's that center shield that always gets destroyed. But whatever. Stalker, movement speed 66. Okay, at all levels. So it doesn't matter what level this bot is, which is great for low level play. It will definitely be a good beacon rusher in the lower levels. Geopard durability plus 10%, not much there. But hey, again, the Geopard can take everything it can. It can take any boost because it really needs it. And then the physical shield plus 10%. As a person with a bulwark, I know that shield just cannot handle very much firepower. Well, the actual physical shield, the Aegis shield is perfect, but the physical shield just cannot take that firepower no matter what level it is. Weapon buff. Shredder bullet speed reduced. Spread. Okay. Wow. That's great. Shredder should be more of a longer range weapon than the Halo, and it just wasn't, and the Halo really, it beat it in every single way, kind of. So this definitely helps. Sting, wasp damage, plus 10%. Yeah, the Sting really didn't do much, but it's a light sniper. Light snipers don't really destroy. Wasp is pretty powerful, but again, those shields, it hits the shield and it does damage to the shield, so it's not that powerful. So, yeah, okay. Redeemer, Thunder, damage. Plus 5%. Oh, as a person, I do have a Redeemer in my hangar. The Redeemer really wasn't as good as the Ember, so I'm happy to see that. And Thunder can take everything it can because the Glory really outdoes it. Ion damage plus 7.5. Yep, Ion needs that. As a medium Zeus, it should be doing damage, but it's not. And this is the most important part, the upgrade timers reduction. I was excited about this, and let's look into it. So we're going to look at some of the lower level bots right here. Destroyer, calls, activate, task, yeah, those bots. Overall, they didn't really take very much, except for you really see it when you get to like level 11 and 12. Other than that, there's like 1 hour reductions in there, which isn't really very much. But look, as soon as you get to level 12, I've looked through this already, and really it's level 10, 11, and 12 is where you start to see those massive reductions in upgrade times, and I'm very happy about that, because as soon as you get to those levels, it becomes extremely hard to upgrade. Alright, Leo Griffin, Natasha. These are kind of where you're starting to get into the meta, just a little bit, medium level bots right here. And, yeah, whoa. See, level 12, level 10, 11, and 12 receive some pretty decent nerfs, or not nerfs, reductions in time. Fury, Lancelot, Community, Ravenraker, and again, this is where you're getting Hellburner, Strider, Falcon, Inquisitor. These are the powerful bots. These are the OP bots. The Fury, or not OP, but the very destructive meta level bots. Yeah, wow, okay. So we got at the start, it's kind of halved the 5-hour upgrade time, halved 12-hour, halved 24 hours, 6 hours off, 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, and then right here we get into the big leagues, 24 hours, an entire day taken off, and then like 36 hours, a day and a half, and then over 2 days taken off level 12. That's great. I'm really excited about that. And that's fair. We already saw a little bit of the economy changes, and this just reinforces that and is giving the fair economy changes, I think. And then these are the OP bots: the Amender, Wayland, Bulwark, Spectre, Haichi, Mercury, Invader, Pursuer, Blitz, and Bulgasari. Let's see here. Halved. 6 hours off. Yeah, it's kind of the same, except until we get to the level 10, 11, and 12 stuff. Level 12, 60 hours. Over 60, that's 66 hours off. That's huge. That's amazing. That's almost 3 days off. Bam. Yeah, I don't really have words for this. This is amazing. And this is just reinforcement, as I said, of the other economy changes, which was a little bit skimpy, and now they're just reinforcing that with this, and they've really cutting off the economy changes, and this is fair, guys. You gotta be fair. Pixonic, they're a company, and the game wouldn't be fun if we had 1 day upgrade times for every single weapon. And then, same thing for the, yeah. And then same for the weapons. Let's see here. Thermite, Exodus, Ember, Redeemer. We're just going to get all the way to the bots that we really are looking at. Thermite, Exodus, Redeemer, Dragoon, Glory, Shock Train, Pulsar, and Corona. Okay, they got kind of the same update. Like 40-something, 50-something hours taken off. Holy crap. I'm excited about this. This, in the quest to MK2, this takes like 10 or 20 days off of it for each weapon, which is huge. Along with the other economy, which took like 10, 20 days off too. It's fair. And then the community, oh wait, we've missed an entire slot. The modules tweaks. For the lower level bots, a lot of people were angry because they didn't have active modules. And that makes sense. So here are the adjustments. The module slots removed. What? Really? I guess these are lower level bots. Do we really expect a Destroyer to be in the Champion Leagues? No one really cares about these bots. Golem, Boa. Yeah, you never see these. Module slots removed. So it doesn't really matter that much. And I think for lower level play, it's going to just be easier for some of the lower level players to understand. Geopard, Stalker, Rogatka, Bolt. Yeah, Rogatka and Bolt, I think, are going to be the bots that are kind of in the mid leagues. 2 passive slots to 1 active slot. Whatever. I'm not so happy about 2 passive slots leaving the field because those have Last Stand on them, which is kind of OP. Which I was hoping for Last Stand to get nerfed in here, but obviously didn't. Leo, Griffin, Natasha, Doc, Fusion, 2 passive slots, 1 passive slot, 1 active slot. Alright, yeah. And those are the bots that you see in the higher level play. Leo, Griffin, Natasha, Doc, Fusion. These are the highest silver bots, really. And then the community paint jobs, which really turned out nicely. Oh my goodness. What are they called? We got the Wayland right there, which is the healing bot. It's got Medic, and then Mender. Wow, that's hot. That's hot, dudes. Look at that. And then I love the Inquisitor skin. It's got some kind of dinosaur on it. That's so cool. What are they called? Yeah, look, they even have those spot Red Rooster, Battle Drone 82, Medic, Redeem, Mender, and Reanimator Wayland, Urban Raptor, Inquisitor. Nice. And then we just have bugs and stuff. All right, so let's see some of the comments. What does TBA? Yeah, I don't know what TBA means. Why the hell should he be that OP again? What? Oh, needs more durability for. Yeah, I agree. I think durability is something, but if it's slowly, we don't want them to get OP fast. We want to kind of. I think every single update they might boost them a little bit more and more. See what it's going to take. Blitz is very slow. Yeah, I'm surprised Blitz didn't receive a boost in speed, but whatever. Great job with upgrade times. Yep. Overall, I'm seeing people are pretty excited about this. And then, of course, there are going to be those people that are negative, but usually every single time an update comes out, everyone in the comment section is just hating on Pixonic, like freaking cussing. Max HP 200,000. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. Self-damage minus 10%. Yeah, that sounds fair. Because no matter what, it kind of nerfs the MK2, because those full squads that are running the MK2, they're going to be taking 10%, not just 15,000, so they're not going to have like 10, 15 uses of it, they're just going to have 10. Yeah. Everything else, 5-second ability. Yep. Pursuer. Whatever. Get the module button. Whatever. It's just. Wait, let's see. So yeah. Because he runs Griffins. He's just salty because he runs trash robots. Nah, but like. Module button, I think, does need to be moved. I think my idea is just be able to allow the players to know where to move it. Yeah, he's cussing crap. I hate when people cuss to get their opinion across. It just makes them seem trashy. I don't understand why all these bots have... Yeah, same... The extra built-in weapons, in my opinion, are kind of dumb. They force you into They force you into one build. You know, for the Ares, it was kind of like that 500-meter range. And the Ares is OP no matter what build you put on it. Force you into that 500-meter range so that you kind of got that bonus, instead of just having to use the extra weapons as a... long-range thing. Yep. I think it is a step in the right direction. I think modules are going to have a bunch of, like, changes before they actually get okay. Sometimes, if Pixonics actually cared about the results of their actions, this game wouldn't be garbage. Yeah, the game is kind of in the garbage state. I think that's right, but this update really did a great job to help the game, and I cannot wait to play. I cannot wait for the event. Alright, so I'm just going to end it here, guys. Have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe.